Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a kind and gentle young girl named Cinderella. She lived in a far-off kingdom, surrounded by rolling hills and majestic castles. Cinderella's life was filled with endless chores and a deep sense of sadness that seemed to follow her everywhere. She had lost her beloved mother when she was very young, a loss that left a void in her heart. Her father, in an attempt to bring joy and companionship back into their lives, remarried a woman he thought would be kind. But his new wife turned out to be cruel and heartless, showing no affection towards Cinderella. She had 2 daughters of her own, who were just as unkind and spiteful as their mother. Cinderella's step-family treated her with disdain and cruelty, making her life a living nightmare. They forced her to do all the housework, from scrubbing the floors to doing the laundry. She spent her days cleaning, cooking, and sewing, with no time for herself. Cinderella was always covered in ashes from tending the fireplace, a task she was given daily. Because of this, they mockingly called her Cinderella, a name that stuck with her. Despite her hardships and the constant mistreatment, Cinderella remained kind-hearted and hopeful. She believed in the power of goodness and love, and often dreamed of a better life. She knew deep in her heart that one day her dreams would come true, no matter how impossible they seemed. Cinderella found solace and comfort in the company of the animals who lived in the barn. These animals, from the mice to the birds, became her only friends and confidants. She would spend hours talking to the mice and the birds, sharing her hopes, dreams, and even her fears with them. Cinderella believed that even in the darkest of times, there was always a glimmer of light to be found. And she held on to that belief with unwavering determination, even when everything around her seemed hopeless and bleak. One day, a royal announcement spread throughout the kingdom, creating a buzz of excitement and curiosity among the townsfolk. The king was holding a grand ball for his son, Prince Charming, a celebration that promised to be the most magnificent event of the year. Every eligible maiden was invited, and the news spread like wildfire, filling the hearts of young women with dreams of romance and adventure. Cinderella, a kind and gentle soul, longed to attend the ball. She spent her days dreaming of the magical night, despite her harsh reality. She imagined herself dancing gracefully in a beautiful gown, her heart filled with hope and wonder at the thought of such an enchanting evening. Cinderella's stepsisters were ecstatic about the ball. They chattered endlessly about their plans, their excitement palpable as they prepared for the grand event. They spent days choosing their dresses and jewels, each one determined to outshine the other and catch the eye of Prince Charming. They mocked Cinderella, knowing she could never attend. Their cruel words and laughter echoed in her ears, but she tried to remain strong. They reminded her that she was nothing but a servant, bound to a life of chores and drudgery, far removed from the splendor of the ball. They told her that she didn't deserve to go to the ball, their disdainful looks and harsh words cutting deep into her heart. Cinderella tried to stay positive, holding on to a glimmer of hope that somehow her dreams might come true. But as the day of the ball approached, she couldn't help but feel a pang of sadness. The reality of her situation weighed heavily on her heart. She wished for a chance to experience the magic of the evening, to feel like a princess, even if just for one night. She dreamed of meeting the prince and dancing the night away, her heart filled with a longing for a life beyond her wildest dreams. On the evening of the grand ball, Cinderella's step-family, dressed in their finest gowns and elegant attire, left for the palace with excitement and anticipation. Cinderella was left behind, alone and heartbroken, feeling the weight of her step-family's cruelty. As tears streamed down her face, a warm, magical light began to fill the room, casting a comforting glow around her. Suddenly, a kind and magical figure appeared before her, radiating a gentle and reassuring presence. It was her fairy godmother, a figure of hope and magic. The fairy godmother had come to make Cinderella's dreams come true, to turn her sorrow into joy. With a wave of her wand, she transformed a simple pumpkin into a grand and magnificent carriage, fit for a princess. She then turned the household mice into handsome, strong horses, and the lizards into footmen, ready to serve. Cinderella's ragged clothes were magically replaced with a stunning, shimmering gown that took her breath away. On her feet appeared sparkling glass slippers, delicate and beautiful, completing her transformation. The fairy godmother gently warned Cinderella to return before midnight, as the magic would not last forever. At the stroke of 12, the magic would wear off, and everything would return to its original form. Cinderella, filled with immense gratitude, promised to remember her fairy godmother's words and heed her advice. She couldn't believe her luck and felt a surge of joy and excitement. With her heart full of hope, she stepped into the grand carriage, ready to attend the ball and experience a night of magic and wonder. When Cinderella arrived at the palace, everyone was mesmerized by her beauty and grace. No one recognized her, especially not her step-family. Prince Charming, captivated by her charm, asked her to dance. Cinderella and Prince Charming danced the night away. They shared laughter, stories, and a connection that felt magical. Cinderella, lost in the enchantment of the evening, forgot all about her troubles. She felt like a princess. As the night went on, Cinderella and Prince Charming realized they had found something special in each other. They were falling in love. Their hearts beat in unison as they waltzed across the dance floor. As the clock began to strike 12, Cinderella remembered her fairy godmother's warning. She rushed out of the ballroom, desperate to leave before the magic faded. In her haste, one of her glass slippers slipped off her foot. Cinderella didn't have time to retrieve it. She fled the palace, leaving behind the prince who had stolen her heart. Prince Charming, heartbroken and determined to find the mysterious maiden, picked up the glass slipper. He vowed to find the woman to whom it belonged. Section 6. A Lost Slipper, a Determined Prince. The next morning, the entire kingdom was abuzz with news of the beautiful stranger and the lost glass slipper. Prince Charming, determined to find his true love, set out on a quest. He vowed to visit every house in the kingdom. He would find the maiden who fit the glass slipper. He knew she was the one. The prince's search for the mysterious maiden captivated the kingdom. People lined the streets, eager to witness the unfolding love story. Hope filled the air as the prince's carriage passed by. Section 7. A Perfect Fit. The prince finally arrived at Cinderella's house. Her stepsisters, eager to become princesses, eagerly tried on the glass slipper. But no matter how hard they squeezed, the slipper wouldn't fit. Cinderella appeared, and the prince insisted she try on the slipper. It fit perfectly. The prince recognized her instantly from the ball. They were overjoyed to be reunited. Section 8. Happily Ever After. Prince Charming and Cinderella were married in a grand ceremony. The entire kingdom rejoiced. Cinderella's stepfamily was forgiven for their cruelty. They witnessed the power of kindness and forgiveness. Cinderella finally found the happiness she deserved. She and Prince Charming ruled their kingdom with love and compassion. they always remembered the lessons they had learned. Section 9. A timeless message. Cinderella's story reminds us to always be kind, even in the face of adversity. It teaches us that true beauty lies within, and it shows us that love conquers all. Cinderella's story continues to inspire generations. It is a timeless tale of hope, love, and the importance of staying true to oneself. Remember, no matter how difficult things may seem, a little kindness and belief in yourself can go a long way. And who knows, maybe even a fairy godmother will appear when you need